just follow through with the plan. So
What was the first scrimmage like on Saturday?
the first scrimmage was good. We was moving around, flying around. I just feel like we just need to do the little things better on our technique and stuff like that. But as we go through the spring, I feel like we'll be way better.
But I'm sure it's also, as a player, it's kind of exciting to finally be able to put stuff down and actually run plays.
Well, I feel like as an older guy, also, it's just learning everything new, like I said before, and then just flying around, hitting each other. Because when we started spring and when we went through winter, we couldn't really. But everybody was talking about hitting each other, so I feel like we was fired up.
You've been here for 3 years, second coaching staff.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel more and more like you're a part of this program and it's a part of you? And how do you feel about that whole transition?
I felt like that's the main reason I decided to come back, because I did put my name in the transfer portal, but we had a lot of guys come back, and then I talked to Coach Smith, Coach Will, Coach Rossi, and I just felt like my role here was better, especially being an older guy and being a leader to the younger guys. I felt like if I come back, they'll decide to come back also, and then we'll just build a better team.
Just can you tell us a little bit about this rush end position and what's unique about it in this defense? What's different from the other end position? What's different from what you were doing last year? Just what's that all about?
Well, my position coach is Coach Wilt, but we work with Coach Leggy also. But I mean, it's like an outside linebacker, but out of a 4-3 front. We mix it up here and there, but I feel like it's just like an outside linebacker role, but defensive end kinda slash. So it's kind of the same.
Is it a little bit like what you did at Florida? Because didn't you do some of that type of stuff?
It's just like everything that I did at Florida. Off the ball a little bit, rush, make everybody right around you.
What makes you a fit for that spot, do you think?
My speed, my technique, my size. I would say I'm bigger and I'm faster and I'm stronger than I was before, so that would definitely help me.
I'm sorry, go ahead. When you're standing up, even though you're standing up, you're taking on tackles like a down defensive end, like last year, kind of the same, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, but my hand won't be down in the dirt as much as it was before. It'll allow me to see more and play a lot faster than I played last year.
I'm wondering, you've been through this. I mean, you made the transfer here, and now you're on another staff. Are there tips and pointers that you give guys to adjusting to a new staff that haven't gone through that yet?
Just try to forget everything that we worked with the last staff, because it's a whole new staff. So everything is a clean slate. It's brand new. Just take it day by day. That's the main key point. Take it day by day and just try to figure out where you stand amongst the rest. But every day you got to compete, which is way better than how it was before. I feel like with the new staff.
What were from an adjustment period, what were the challenges when you came here from Florida to a new staff, to new systems?
With the new system, when I came from Florida, I was in a 3-4 front, and then coming here we played 4-3. So it just changed. The scheme just changed up a little bit, and I had to gain more weight, be faster, and stuff like that.
But football's just kind of football.
Yeah,
right?
football is football at the end of the day.
I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you. I apologize. You said it was a 3-4 Florida. This is not really a true 3-4. This is kind of a hybrid 40, would you say?
Yeah, it's like a hybrid. It's in between mix. But I feel like Coach Rossi, he has a plan, and we just got to go with his plan. When he makes the call, we just got to go out there and execute.
The 21 season? I'm trying to. 22 season? I don't even remember. You had your year cut short by injury. I think it was your first year here, right?
Yeah, my first
How are you
year.
doing? I guess you.
No, I'm healthy. I've been taking care of my body as I'm getting older. I try to come in at least 2 days, like every day, like twice a day, just to take care of my body. Cold tub, stretch at night, go to therapy, just the little things. I feel like as you get older, your body breaks down, but with me, I'm actually the most healthy I've ever been in my life right now.
Wasn't that the Minnesota game you guys? You made your start, and how tough was that when you're like taking that step and then the rug's pulled out?
Because at the beginning of the year, I was playing pretty good football, and then to get injured, I was down on myself for a little bit. But everybody has a plan. God has a plan for not only me but for my teammates as well. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's football. Injuries do happen, but it's how you bounce back. So,
Do you mind saying what it was? Injury?
Okay.
Leg injury.
Yeah, leg injury.
So you were playing well at the beginning of the year in 2022. Did you feel like you recaptured that last year? Are you still searching for that?
I mean, last year a lot of things changed. We went through a new position coach as well. So learning from one position coach to another was kind of difficult. But the scheme stayed the same. But I mean, I'm just comfortable with the staff that we have right now.
How'd you feel like you did last year, and in what ways do you feel like you could do better this year?
Last year I kind of played like stationary. It was kind of stationary defense. I was healthy, but I made it a good few key plays, I felt like. But this year I feel like my role is way better than it was in the past, and just to be an older guy and just bring everyone around me, because I'm a team guy first, so I just want to bring everybody around me to the next level.
What are your thoughts on Laney, the D-line coach? What do you think about the scheme and how he's implementing your teaching and everything?
I love him. Great coach. He came from Oregon State with the last staff. He had one of my old teammates, Andrew Chatfield, over there. So I talked to Andrew a little bit, tried to figure out Coach Lake before he got here, and he was like, he's legit. He's a pass rush coach. We're trying to get to the quarterback to the best of our ability this year, which is really big.
You had some sacks at Florida. You looking to get back to that a little bit?
I like this role. It's probably the best. It fits my scheme to the best of my ability. So yeah.
At what point did you come in after meeting the new staff? Did you kind of sit back and go, I'm glad I stayed, I didn't go out of the portal?
Well, D-Harm, when I was back home, and I talked to D-Harm, and he just encouraged me to just give the new coaching staff a chance. And when he said that, and he's like my brother, I played next to him on the line too, so when he told me that, I just felt like he's coming back, we got Sim coming back, I could come back, we could be a dominant in the Big Ten. So I feel like we probably will have one of the best D-line in the Big Ten.
How'd the scrimmage go? Did any players impress you during the scrimmage?
I mean, it was our first scrimmage, so we still got some room to work. But, I mean, for me, I would say Aiden, for sure. Bigger quarterback. He likes to run a little bit. He could throw the ball down the field. I'd probably say Aiden stood out to me the most, probably.
What's impressed you the most with Jaylen? Obviously, he was a freshman last year, grown into a sophomore season. What's impressed you with how young he is?
His size and how he carries himself. Like, he always comes to me with, oh, what did you see here? How do you think I could play this better? And things like that. He's always willing to learn. So I feel like that would take his game to a next level. But obviously, he played a lot for us last year, and he played a big role. Sometimes when I was down, he got in there. He played ball. So, I mean, I'm just excited for him and see what he does this year.
Chris, you feel like you have this defense down enough where you can take young guys aside, show them the ropes in the right way?
Yeah, because I mean, I done been through this process multiple times. So I feel like me learning this defense wasn't hard at all. I got it down packed already. Just got to bring the younger guys up, and because if one guy is down, we got to bring everybody up to the same level.
And you look pretty fit right now. Are you excited about being fast again?
Yeah, feel fast. Actually gained some weight, so I'm doing pretty good right now.
Even though you're a veteran, this is what, your fourth defensive line coach in as many years. What's the difference? I guess how challenging is it when every year there's a turnover in your room and you're just learning from new voices?
I mean, for me as an older guy, I just try to pick things out from different coaches to help me with my game to take it to the next level. Like when I was at Florida, I had Todd Grantham, and then I had Marco Coleman, and then just taking different things from different coaches and putting it all together as one. And then now we have Coach Wilt, and I feel like Coach Wilt would help me take my game to the next level. So.
But you're learning from both him and Lee.
Yeah. Him and Lee.
I wanted to ask you about every defensive lineman we talked to. I'm excited about getting upfield, more vertical.
Yeah.
Just talk about that aspect.
I feel like with our scheme, it allows us to play faster and to attack more instead of playing like, I don't want to say like reserved, but we attack more. We try to get in the backfield as soon as possible. We got to set an edge and just cause havoc.
Was winter weight training different for you personally than it's been in the past? Different areas of emphasis or anything?
I would say it was a little bit different. Just like with me getting bigger, but working on speed. We did a lot of speed work in the winter, so I feel like I'm way faster than I have ever been in my life. So
Now, is that first step or is that pursuit?
first step, pursuit, everything, all in one.
You feeling like that scheme is helping linebackers get to places faster instead of having to think too much?
Yeah, instead of having to think too much, and I feel like we flow better standing up. We can see more keys and just attack. I feel like that's our emphasis right now is just attack, get to the football.
Is that what Rossi sold you on when you were having conversations with him about, whether you should come back? Or what was his message to you?
Coach Rossi's message to me was more family. Like, after talking to him over the phone, that was my main reason. Coach Rossi was my main reason I decided to come back. Like, seeing what he did over there at Minnesota, and then having one of the top defenses over there at Minnesota, and then coming over here with the talent that we have right now, I felt like with him, anything can happen.
You came in. Oh, sorry. You came in here after the 21 season and all the success, and obviously it hasn't gone the way you guys wanted as a team the last 2 years. I guess how eager are you to flip that around, go out, with a positive note and more team success?
I mean, first off, I want to say it was all God. God brought me here for a reason, and then after they came off that big season, we had a turnaround. Didn't go as planned. I got injured, but now it's just working our way back up to the top. So I feel like, especially in the Big Ten, we can compete this year for sure.
Who are some of the other players playing rush end, that position that you're at?
We got me, JT, we got Jay Coyne, we got Shot, we got by Job,
All right, JT, by Job, and who's the other one?
James Shot, and
Okay,
Jay
yeah.
Coyne.
Okay, Jay
So,
Coyne. Oh, Jay Coyne, yes, sure. All right, and
I'm sure you've already been asked this, but I'm just curious, Jalen Thompson, the way that he came in as a freshman and now he's playing a little bit different of a position like you, and just what